All right, so this is week 8, and we're talking about presentation modes. And by that I mean all the ways that you do the communication by showing rather than telling. Sometimes that's done with just words. You talk descriptively, or you will make the regular discussion or narrative come alive by focusing on details, where you're showing rather than telling. The idea that people can relate to that more than just being handed facts. Well, that's what demonstrative exhibits are about. Now, what we mean by demonstrative exhibits are generally things that are something other than what's admitted into evidence, something that you might take the form of a video, an enlarged photograph, a PowerPoint exhibit, something like that. Something that's meant to take information and put it in a digestible package for the judge or the jury. And these can take, as I say, various forms: physical models, animations, scene photography, aerial photography, enhancing photographs, enlarging them, enhancing video, whether it be to edit it or to slow it down. If you're obviously doing a personal injury case, perhaps video is captured. If you're doing a criminal case, perhaps video is captured of some act, and you want to slow that down to allow the jury to or the judge to put that in a allow them to consume it in a meaningful way. So perhaps nowadays the most commonly thought of way of doing a presentation is with PowerPoint and video. And of course those are very effective. I'm also a fan of the old school enlarged photo or enlarged document that may take a physical form rather than simply be on video. A blow-up board that may be perhaps 3 feet by 2.5 feet, something like that. Some rectangle that is perhaps as big as torso to top of head, that you pull out repeatedly in a trial, and to focus attention on something rather than having to queue up a PowerPoint or find a slide within a PowerPoint or get to a place within a video. All that stuff is necessary, but I think it heightens the attention given to facts if you give 2 or 3 facts, 1, 2, or 3, special attention by having an exhibit that you can simply pull from behind your table, pick up, and show the jury without interruption in the flow of speech or questioning that you will have a witness refer to repeatedly. And that's just old enlargement and using adhesive to put it on a foam board. Those used to be very expensive to do. Now they're relatively inexpensive, especially since I have a friend who has a plotter printer that can do maps and photographs and large exhibits. But Staples can do this, printing companies can do this. Incidentally, I'm going to do a brief commercial for a company in Huntsville that you should know. If you're working in the legal industry, you should know this name.